At a lavish party, the girlfriend sits quietly, methodically peeling the white pith from an orange slice. Her friends laugh and drink, but she is lost in her own world. Her friend gestures towards her, smiling at her meticulous care. The CEO walks in with another woman on his arm. The girlfriend's friends stare, stunned. The CEO, arrogant and smiling, guides the other woman to the couch, forcing the girlfriend to shift. He takes a piece of the orange the girlfriend so carefully prepared and feeds it to the other woman. The girlfriend watches, her expression unreadable. She stands abruptly and walks toward the restroom. In her absence, the CEO leans back, laughing and bragging to his friend. He mimes a crawling motion. They both erupt in laughter. In the restroom, the girlfriend stares at her reflection, disgust and pain etched on her face. A memory from 6 years ago surfaces. A younger version of herself desperately shields her mother from a menacing thug. A red Ferrari screeches to a halt. A younger CEO leaps out. He rushes past her and strikes the thug down. His friend looks on with disdain as men in black suits drag the thug away. The friend sneers at the girlfriend and her mother. But the CEO turns to the mother and begins to speak with his hands, using sign language to promise he will always protect them. The girlfriend and her mother cry with relief. Back in the present, the memory fades. The girlfriend's sadness turns to cold resolve. She wipes a tear from her eye, pulls a clip from her hair, and lets it fall. Her face is a mask of determination. This is the last time. The girlfriend returns from the restroom, just in time to see the CEO kissing the other woman. The friends cheer wildly. The girlfriend's face is a mask of ice. The CEO turns, a smug look on his face. He speaks, expecting tears. Instead, she nods once, a sharp, final gesture. The room falls silent. The CEO's smirk wavers. He speaks again, trying to regain control. But she cuts him off, turning on her heel and walking out without a backward glance. The CEO scoffs, holding up 5 fingers to his friends, a silent bet. They all begin to count down Saki. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The door remains shut. The CEO's confidence evaporates. The scene cuts to the girlfriend, slamming a car door shut, driving away into the night. The CEO's face falls. He can't believe it. The girlfriend enters a hotel room, pulling a check from her purse. She calmly packs a suitcase. As she walks out, a montage shows the CEO and his friends toasting, celebrating his newfound freedom. The girlfriend walks down a long hallway, a small triumphant smile playing on her lips. The next morning, the CEO stumbles into the dining room, clutching his stomach. He snaps at the maid for not preparing his usual porridge. The maid explains that it was always his girlfriend who woke up at 5 a.m. to cook for him. A flashback shows the girlfriend carefully preparing ingredients and simmering the porridge with a loving smile. The maid's voice fades as the memory continues. The girlfriend, exhausted but happy, presents the porridge to him, but he just scoffs, complaining about the lack of variety. He angrily knocks the bowl from her hands, shattering it on the floor. The girlfriend stares at the mess, her heart breaking. Back in the present, the CEO's anger returns. He can't believe she's gone, convinced she's just throwing a tantrum. His friend arrives, teasing him about losing the bet. The CEO, goaded by his friend, reluctantly agrees to send an apology. He records a voice message, forcing out the words, "I'm sorry, I was wrong. I love you." He sends it, only to receive an instant notification. Friend, verification failed. She has blocked him. His face turns to stone. A woman rushes in, announcing that the girlfriend has just cashed the $70 million check. The CEO's face darkens. He slams his hand on the table. Furious, he declares that she's nothing without him. Meanwhile, the girlfriend arrives at a bank, greeted with bows and smiles. A manager congratulates her on becoming a VVEVV VIP client, handing her a black card. She walks out confidently with her friend, who is still in shock. The girlfriend explains her plan to restart her life, starting with applying to graduate school under a renowned professor. Her friend suggests her cousin, a brilliant physicist and former prodigy who studied under the same professor. A flashback shows a young man on stage, accepting a prestigious physics award. He is mobbed by reporters afterward, but his attention is captured by a phone call. He hears the girlfriend's name and his expression changes. He quickly excuses himself. Back in the present, the friend confirms that her cousin has agreed to meet. The girlfriend smiles, ready to take the next step. A memory surfaces, the CEO and the girlfriend in a pool. He runs his hands through her long, beautiful hair, whispering that she must keep it for him forever. Back in the present, the girlfriend sits in a salon chair. A single tear escapes as she remembers his words, but her expression hardens. She tells the stylist that a beautiful doll is still just a toy, and she's ready to live for herself. At the university, the CEO's new girlfriend walks confidently through campus, basking in the attention of other students. She smugly thinks that only she is worthy of the CEO. Suddenly, the student's attention shifts. The new girlfriend turns and sees the transformed ex-girlfriend walking up the path, looking elegant and powerful. The new girlfriend's jaw drops. Stunned by the change, the ex-girlfriend walks confidently down the path, turning heads as she goes. The new girlfriend confronts her, accusing her of trying to win back the CEO. The ex-girlfriend calmly replies that she's not interested in picking up discarded trash. The new girlfriend scoffs, telling her that no man would look at an old woman like her. Just then, a voice calls out the ex-girlfriend's name. It's the handsome professor. He has come to meet her. The female students around them erupt in excited squeals. The new girlfriend watches in disbelief as the professor smiles warmly at the ex-girlfriend and offers to take her to meet the head of the department. They walk off together, leaving the new girlfriend fuming with jealousy. She pulls out her phone and makes a call, a wicked smile spreading across her face. An elderly professor in a hospital bed asks her husband if the girlfriend has applied for grad school yet. He reminds her it's been 6 years, but she has kept a spot open for her all this time. The professor laments that her greatest regret is losing such a brilliant student. A flashback shows a younger version of the girlfriend in a classroom, effortlessly solving a complex equation on the board that had stumped everyone for 8 years. The younger professor looks on with pride and admiration. Back in the present, the professor sadly reflects on how the girlfriend threw away her promising future for a man. Just then, the handsome young professor arrives with a fruit basket, and behind him is the girlfriend. The elderly professor is stunned, then furious. She drops her glass, shattering it on the floor. She screams at the girlfriend to get out, declaring she is no longer her student. The girlfriend falls to her knees, begging for forgiveness. The professor softens, lamenting the 6 years she has waited. The girlfriend tearfully promises to pass the entrance exam. The professor finally relents, telling the young professor to take her to see her old lab. As they walk through campus, the CEO appears with the new girlfriend on his arm. He sees his ex-girlfriend with another man, and freezes. The ex-girlfriend tells the professor she's ready to face her past. They walk forward, passing the CEO without a glance. The professor places a protective hand on her shoulder. The CEO watches them go. A storm brewing in his eyes, the new girlfriend tries to pull him away, but he shoves her aside, dropping the flowers. He strides after his ex-girlfriend, grabbing her arm. The CEO grabs the ex-girlfriend's arm, accusing her of finding a new man so quickly. He insults the professor, calling him a stray. The ex-girlfriend pulls her arm away, reminding him they are broken up. The CEO's anger flares. He declares that, even if he doesn't want her, no one else is allowed to have her. The ex-girlfriend coolly retorts that only lowly animals mark their territory that way. The CEO, feeling his control slip, tells her he's given her a way out, and she should take it. She turns to the professor, and they walk away, leaving the CEO standing alone, stunned and defeated. The professor apologizes for the scene, but then reveals this isn't their first meeting. A flashback shows a younger version of them in a classroom. The professor, then a student, watches in awe as the ex-girlfriend stands up to a group of male students who are heckling her. She confidently ties her hair back and challenges them to a bet. If she can solve the impossible problem on the board, they all have to bark like dogs. If she fails, she'll wash their underwear for a month. The boys laugh and agree, not knowing they are about to be completely humiliated. The boys, defeated, crawl around the track on all fours, barking like dogs. The girlfriend watches them, laughing triumphantly. The young professor looks at her, a smile playing on his lips. He realizes that from that day on, his life is no longer just black and white equations, but filled with color. Back in the present, the professor offers to help the girlfriend find an apartment near the university. He shows her a luxurious apartment, and she is stunned by the LV trash can. He tells her the rent is only $500 a month, and she immediately agrees. His friend pulls him aside, shocked that he's renting out a $50,000 a month apartment for so little, but the professor explains that she wouldn't accept it for free. He gives her the keys and leaves. As she closes the door, he turns and unlocks the apartment directly across the hall. She opens her door in surprise, and he just smiles, wishing her a good night. Meanwhile, the CEO is at home, clutching his stomach in pain. He asks the maid for his medicine, but she doesn't know where it is, reminding him that his ex-girlfriend always took care of it. He searches a drawer and finds her old phone. He turns it on and is shocked to see a picture of them together as the wallpaper. The CEO scrolls through the old phone, finding a conversation between the girlfriend and her mother. He sees her asking for a recipe, wanting to cook for him. A memory surfaces. The CEO is at a party when the girlfriend's mother arrives, timidly offering him a jar of homemade sauce. The other guests whisper and stare, and one man mocks the CEO for knowing a deaf woman. The CEO, embarrassed and angry, denies knowing her, and orders the maid to throw her out. He watches as his girlfriend's mother is roughly escorted away. The memory fades, and he is back in his living room. The girlfriend's tearful face flashes in his mind. She confronts him, asking why he sent her mother away. He yells back, blaming her for the embarrassment. He claims he sacrificed everything for her, and she is ungrateful. She stares at him, heartbroken, as he storms out later. She sits alone, texting her mother, apologizing for the humiliation. Her mother replies, telling her not to worry and to take care of herself. The CEO, reading the messages on the old phone, is overwhelmed with guilt. He realizes she was never ungrateful, just strong. He borrows the maid's phone and calls her. His voice cracks as he whispers, "I'm in pain." The ex-girlfriend's voice on the phone is cold. "If you're sick, go to the hospital. I'm not a doctor." She hangs up. The CEO throws the phone in a rage. He doubles over in pain. The maid rushes to his side, but he pushes her away. His sister arrives, finding the door unlocked. She calls out for him, then finds the maid asleep in his bed. The maid wakes up with a start, and they both rush to the bedroom. Finding the CEO collapsed on the floor, he's rushed to the hospital. His mother arrives, furious that the ex-girlfriend isn't there. She calls her, demanding she come to the hospital, but the ex-girlfriend calmly states that they are broken up and hangs up. The mother is enraged, calling her a stray dog, and storms out to confront her. The CEO wakes up from a nightmare, dreaming of his ex-girlfriend crying at his bedside. He asks the maid if she has come, but the maid tells him she blocked his mother's number. He scoffs, convinced she's just playing hard to get. His friend arrives, reminding him of a time 4 years ago, when he was hospitalized, and she never left his side. He realizes with a jolt, she had been trying to leave him for years. The girlfriend refuses to leave the CEO's bedside. She gives him a bank card with all her savings. He refuses to take it, but she reminds him that he once gave up everything for her, and she will do the same for him. He pulls her into a hug, tears streaming down his face. He promises never to let her down again. But it was all a dream. He wakes up alone in the hospital bed. His friends arrive with the porridge she made. He takes a bite, a hopeful smile on his face, convinced she still loves him. But his friend reveals that he had to trick her into making it. She has no idea he's in the hospital. The CEO's smile vanishes. He borrows his friend's phone and calls her, demanding to know if she's coming home. She tells him they are over. He threatens to throw out her books and research materials. The professor offers to drive her, and she agrees. She arrives at the CEO's house, only to find it dark and empty, except for a massive pile of cash on the table. The CEO appears, telling her he knows she can't live without him. He throws a wad of cash in the air, offering her the entire fortune if she'll stay.